I don't even want to see a sober day. And so he told me, so I said, oh, I have a job. Got to work every day like anybody else. And I said, well, where do you work? And he said, I work in a liquor store.
Discount.
Right. So, and I thought that was funny. Here's a PhD and doctorate in Dead Sea Scrolls, sought-after doctor on theology and religion, all these years of background experience, world traveler, and today he works in a liquor store. That's it. And he said, it's like going to heaven. I work at a liquor store. Got all the liquor I want. Bring it home.
It just goes to show you heaven is subjective.
That's right.
Yeah.
So he told me, he says, now as so he was worked in a liquor store on not Coronado, not on Balboa Island, but that city that enters to Balboa Island. What is it?
Newport?
Newport.
Yeah.
But he was a dear friend of mine. And we sat for days and hours, talked about theology and religion, etc. And he gave me stacks and stacks of documents that he had been studying, and he just gave it all to me. He said, here it is. There's all the stuff on the Dead Sea Scrolls. Nobody's ever going to know it, but this was my PhD thesis. Take it. You can have it. So I've got like 4 or 5 hours of interviews with him in private, talking about the Dead Sea Scrolls and religion and Judaism and everything. But the point of all of this story is that when I asked him, well, where do you work? He said, oh, I still work. I can't do any, I can't just waste my life away, so I got to have a job, do something. So I work at the liquor store. This way I got all the free liquor I want, right? And he says, and our best customer, who comes in about every 2 to 3 weeks, our best customer that comes in, they buy cases of 100 proof vodka, 100 proof this, 100 proof that, the best of the best, top of the line booze, but they order it by the cases, 4 or 5 cases of this, 7 or 8 cases of that. It's Paul and Jan Crouch. And he said, Paul and Jan Crouch, they buy more liquor than I could ever conceive that anybody could use. He said that they buy cases of hard liquor.
They're not drinking it. They give it away as presents.
Yeah, I hope so.
To the congregation.
Right, to the congregation. And he said those people are profound alcoholics. He said, I've seen him come in here looped and have to have somebody holding him up, and he comes in. He's looped to the gills, and he's ordering 7 cases of this, 8 cases of that. He said, those people drink like there's no tomorrow. But if you understand, they're making hundreds of millions of dollars a month, and there's nothing else to do but drink and build beautiful homes for yourself and buy yachts and build homes and buy properties around the world and drink. Have a good time. It's a disgusting. And he said, these people are, to me, absolutely disgusting because they don't mind you knowing that they are drunks and they couldn't care less. They're paying good money. And he said, my company loves them. The liquor store loves them. These people spend a lot of money at the store. And he said, me, I don't care. I'll just take the cases out to the truck and put it in their big vans, load up the truck. And he said, Paul and Jan Crouch are alcoholics galore. You have no idea who these people really are and where the money's coming from and what they're really doing. And he said, I've heard all the stories. I know personally their bodyguards. The bodyguards come over and get the booze, and I'll sit and talk with the bodyguards with Paul and Jan Crouch. And he said, you have no idea in the world what's going on at TBN. But that's another story. Just understand TBN as a bunch of alcoholic, money bankers, money grubbing.
Running the show.
Running a show. It's called Theater, the God Show. They dance around the stage and make songs and have people coming in, dancing and singing and talking about the Lord Jesus. And for $29.95, no ups and no downs, millions.
That
and
much.
The people love it.
That's not astrotheology.
No. That's the modern day Christianity. But if you're really interested in the spiritual foundations